The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to McStabber Studios' special monthly presentation of our Monster of the Week stream that we call Monster of the Month. This is going to be session 7. I am Mama McStabber. I'll be playing Cat Herder, which is the keeper of this game. And my investigators for this mission are going to introduce themselves now.
I'm Judy Vanish. I'm playing Deidre Hawthorne, the Spellslinger.
Hello, I am Lonnie, and I'm playing Aurora Young, the Divine.
Hi, I am Antera, and I'm playing Jason Hawkins, the Flake.
Hi, I'm Sykeshire. I'm playing Lanira McCormick, the Pararomantic.
All right. So it's been about a month since the last mission. Over the course of this time, there's been a lot going on at IMP's headquarters over at Interpol. They've been setting up teams to check out leads that have come in from various organizations, even some amateurs. There's been a lot of research going on. There's been a lot of basically triangulation efforts and also some special trainings going on for those who have the aptitude. You all have been flown to Mexico for this mission. You've been flown to Hermosillo in Sonora, Mexico. It is the capital city of that state within Mexico. And you are actually meeting with Kat. You've been instructed after you've checked in to Marcella 45, which is a very luxurious hotel in the city, to meet her in a conference room on the main floor. Would you like to have a conversation with each other before you walk into this meeting?
I think Lanny's going to walk in and she's going to see her sister and go, "Hey, sis, man, long time no see. How's it been going on?"
Been going good. I think I've finally bonded with my cherub now. So
But trust me, that kind of bond is just like the most amazing bond ever.
it helps that he likes chocolate. So chocolate is easy to find. And so that helps a lot.
I want to see it sometime. Can I see it sometime?
I will, if he's needed, I will try to call him.
Okay. That's great. I'll bring Az. We can have like a slumber party.
Okay. Let's not summon the supernatural beings without the little heads up first.
But I'm already here.
Oh, well, of course you're here, Deirdre.
Wait, y'all have
Wow,
Az?
that's me, Mr. Hawkins.
It's not mean. It's just being respectful of my boundaries of not liking things that are supernatural.
Did you bring my brother's cards with you?
No.
You might want to do
Thank
that
goodness.
next time.
Oh,
Ultra,
No.
Aurora, here. I bought a whole bag of chocolates for the Chibi BB
thank you. Sure.
because he needed it. I didn't know what your demony dude likes, so I brought alcohol injected chocolates. Does he like that?
I mean, he might.
It
I
makes
keep-
him a
I
little, yeah, but he'll like it either way.
Oh,
Hey, men like to be boozy at times. Unlike this.
yeah.
Can you not get the naked baby drunk?
He's not naked now. I bought him clothes, so he has clothes.
Hmm.
I know that.
The
was a
question
big
is, does he choose to wear them?
We have had a conversation that if I summon him, he has to be in an outfit of his choosing because I bought him a lot of them.
But we at least have the floaty cloud with him.
Yes.
All right. So as you all are sitting in this conference room, chit-chatting, Kat walks in and she has a stack of files in her hand. Says, "Good, you're here." She sets a file down in front of each one of you. She sits down. She says, "I just came back from speaking with the mayor. Got permission to investigate. There's been reports that came in through, hang on just a second, I need to find, there we go, through the CryptidNet, that violence has been escalating in this area to the point that it is notable. I mean, any city, you expect there to be some. But it's actually escalating to a point that the police are a bit overwhelmed. There are also, and you can see as you're flipping through the files, you see reports from various sources. Most of them seem relatively amateur investigators. But one of the reports even says, is this supernaturally caused? And it gives some possible things that might be causing it in this area. And there's various things like, chupacabra sightings and Cadejo sightings and things like that that seem to be of note in the report for that one. And Kat looks at you all and says, "I don't know if there's just, looking at the mundane reasons why violence increases in cities, it doesn't track that it would here. This city is thriving. Economically, it is doing well. Their unemployment is really low. And honestly, I think there might be something behind it."
To trust your gut.
Yeah. I fully expected at some point Apollyon would be starting to escalate because we keep taking his operatives that he's trying to ensnare.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is the first volley.
Okay. So maybe not the same as last time. He's getting stuff stirred up so he can do something.
Right.
Either recruit or... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have Villa Verde at the library near the center of town.
Hmm.
She's looking into some things. Local legends, that kind of stuff.
That was my first question.
Mm-hmm. You can absolutely go and talk with her, see if she's found something. She may also, because she's from not far from here, may know of some people you can also speak with. We're kind of starting from scratch here, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the police have, I've included what reports I could get from them on short notice in there, but if you need to discuss more with them about the, crime statistics or anything like that, or the cases they've been getting, you can do that as well.
Okay. Is Arda with us?
Yes, Arda is here. I will say, of course, Spanish is the language here, but there's plenty of English speakers. They get enough tourists here. It's a coastal city. It's a northwestern state within Mexico, right on the border with America. It is right where the little peninsula, it's not the peninsula part of Mexico. It's the inland side of that peninsula. So it has
So opposite of California. I think.
Yeah. And there is water. There's coastline here. There's also outside the city, you would have noticed as you've flown in, because there is an international airport in the city. Literally, you would have noticed flying in that there is tons of acres of cultivated land outside the city where they have crops and livestock. There's also strong industrial areas here. There is also high tech sectors here in this city. It is a thriving city. It's not densely populated. It's about 800,000 people, give or take, 100,000. But yeah, it seems like it's thriving.
Is it tourist season?
It's Mexico. It's pretty much always tourist season.
Is the violence all over the place? Is it a specific? I guess we can ask the cops. But
yeah, I was only able to get a few reports. Gotcha. So if you need to ask them more about where it's been happening, but I honestly think if we stay here long enough, we're likely to find out.
Okay. All right.
Because if it is that bastard's hand behind it, it's going to come straight to our laps.
Yeah. He can't help himself, I don't think. He's a little arrogant. A lot arrogant. So don't mess. He'll slip up. We'll get him. All right, then.
Does anyone else have anything to add?
No, but I would like to do something.
Okay.
Can I use my Destiny's playbook move?
Destiny's plaything?
Plaything, sorry.
Okay. Yep, you absolutely can. Destiny's plaything, at the beginning of each mystery, roll and add your weird to see what is revealed about your immediate future. And tell me what you get.
So I got a 7.
Okay, on a 7 to 9, you get a vague hint about it. Something is driving the violence. Something dark.
since I missed it last time, if you're done, okay. I'm going to use, where is it? Connect the dots, since it's the beginning of the mystery.
At the beginning of each mystery, if you look for the wider patterns that current events might be part of, roll and add your sharp.
Okay. Ooh. Got 11 in D20.
All right, you got 11.
Yep. So I get, what, how many questions?
Okay, so hang on.
Okay.
On a 10 plus, you hold 3. So you get 3 questions because you spend your hold 1 for 1 during the mystery. You don't have to ask them all now.
Okay, so since I'm obviously not psychic and wouldn't know what Aurora knows right now, I'm going to use one of my holds to ask, how does this mystery connect to the bigger picture?
This mystery absolutely is part of the bigger picture. Likely something about this is going to boost Apollyon if it isn't stopped.
Yeah. All right, so 2. All right, so I will save 2. Thank you.
Okay. So you have 2 questions to ask at any point in the mystery.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything?
Me.
Okay.
I would like to try investigate a mystery.
Okay. What are you investigating based on what you have?
I haven't rolled anything yet.
No, I know. What are you investigating? Is you have brief synopsis and some few reports of the local police, and then you have reports of your own resources. That's what you have.
Anything that's being concealed in the information we've received from an outside source.
Okay. You can roll it.
Okay. And it's 2.
2, and then you add your sharp.
All right, I got a 9 here, and then the sharp is got a sharp of 0, so it's 9.
9? Okay. You get to ask one question, which is what is being concealed here. Right here, nothing. If you take the time to read the file, you'll get all the information there.
So all of it's in the file.
All that Kat could give you at this point in time is there.
Okay.
And literally all it is there's reports of the police stating that there's been gun violence. There was one that was a shooting. There was one that was a stabbing. There was one that was a drunken brawl outside of a bar.
So nothing that the police were hiding or
They weren't
concealing.
hiding.
That's okay. That's
Yep,
what
they weren't
okay.
hiding. It was just a bulletin sheet basically with the case information.
Got it.
And then the reports from the assets you have, they are as complete and transparent as possible.
So everything we have is nothing's corrupted, nothing's corroded.
Right.
It's all legit. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Kat tries to give you as good of a start as she can.
Well, I just want to make sure there wasn't some false stuff being
Oh, I get you. No, to see if there's anything not copacetic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think your gut's on point, Agent Herder. Let's see. So I think we have 2 options then, unless Deirdre, you have anything you want to ask?
Not yet. She won't ask until we get into the a library where we meet up with Vivardi.
Cool.
Because
so that was
where researches.
Okay. Yeah, that was my thought. So I think it sounds like we have 2 options: talk to the librarian, or talk to our asset in the library, or talk to the cops. The weird stuff isn't my forte. I'm probably better off talking to the cops, talking to the police. Do we want to split up or tackle this all at once together?
I think we should talk to our asset first to get a starting ground on maybe some legends or stuff, and
Okay.
then go to the police.
Okay.
All right. So you all leave the hotel and you get in a vehicle. And Arda's driving.
Theodore thinks you're hot.
And he laughs.
Sorry.
And he just busts out laughing. Man, way to break the moment.
There are
I
different
mean,
things.
for real.
Hey, Jason, you're not supposed to say the quiet part out loud, bud.
Does he even know what quiet things are?
He does not.
And Arda turns back to look at Deidre and says, no, I don't think he does. which is why he is single.
She just keeps her head on down because, God damn it, Jason, fuck.
Ice broken.
I mean, you just kind of speeded up what could have been the inevitable, but you know. Shut up, ass.
So where are
God
we
dang
off
it.
to?
The library,
Got you.
please, and thank you.
Got you. And as you're driving, it's a busy city. There's lots of traffic and stuff, and he's navigating it just fine. But you notice there's been a fender bender, and the two drivers are arguing with each other. And one grabs the other one by the shirt, getting ready to knock the shit out of him.
Well, this is a sign. Hey, Art, do you mind stop?
You better get a cell phone.
Sure,
I'll
and
this.
I will. Sure, and he finds a place to pull over.
Cool. I get out.
Okay.
She's gonna watch out the window.
You guys have fun in there.
Too. I'm gonna get out too and go with.
All right.
Oh, are you going to stay awkwardly in the car, or you want to come with us, Deirdre?
I mean, I can leave you in the car, you know. I can.
She will awkwardly try and get out of the car with as much some sense of humility and self-preservation and tact, being beat fucking red.
And she's gonna. Lanny's gonna open the door. Stop it, ass! Come on, come here. She's gonna wrap her arm around her arm. Come on, man, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
She's gonna pull you out of the car.
I'm going to move quickly over and see if I can... Hey, guys.
They are speaking in Spanish presently, swearing at each other. It's obvious. I mean, you know, one of them called the other one a puta. You know, it is.
I know that.
I know that one too. I know. I know this one.
I've been on the receiving end of that one.
Yeah.
Shocking.
This is my shocked face.
May I try to use soothe to calm them down?
You can absolutely try.
Okay, so I don't have to roll anything. So I think she's just gonna walk up and like place her hands on like one of each of their shoulders, and she doesn't know a lot of Spanish, but I just imagine that she's like speaking softly and trying to get them to come down, and basically trying to explain that it was probably an accident that they ran into each other.
Okay, so this is not a special move of yours, right?
The soothe.
Yeah. Oh, there it
Yes,
is. There it is. There it is. When you
yeah.
talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, you can calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or other negative emotions they have. This works even if the thing that freaked them out is still present, as long as your voice can be heard. Okay, so cool. You don't have to do it. That's your divine gift. Got it. And you see both of them start to calm down. The guy that was, getting physical steps back and looks at you and cocks his head. And then all of a sudden, he collapses. Standing over him, you all see, because you've all been touched by the supernatural yourselves in some way. There is a ghost that rises from this unconscious body that has tears in its eyes and says in Spanish that he needs to return to his mother. And he basically starts walking towards the coast.
You guys saw that, right?
El Kingo has uno problema.
What about the other guy?
The other guy didn't see it, just saw the guy pass out, and he's like checking the guy because he got calmed down. He's checking him, making sure he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy does eventually wake up. And it's like he's groggy. He doesn't know what happened.
So we can actually see the ghost walking off.
Oh, it's disappeared now. It started
That's
walking
gone.
towards the coast and eventually disappeared.
Okay.
That was the thing.
Y'all saw that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't expect that to happen, but
So your calming brings all the guys to the floor?
You're calming,
No.
brings all the
Right.
guys to the floor, right?
no, usually it
Their
just
calming is
makes-
better than ours?
usually it just makes people feel better. Like if they're angry or upset, it kind of helps them relax.
You let him relax enough to release out of his body. That
You notice that the ghost didn't look like the man that's sitting on the ground now.
Yeah, that guy
Okay.
was inhabited by that ghost.
Wasn't the same person.
was
No,
possessed or something. Was that
yeah,
possession?
pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Does he need an ambulance?
The
can probably
ghost,
go.
no. The man, maybe.
Maybe, yes.
Does anyone have an ability to check for that?
Check. For
Check for ghosts?
No, to check to see if the guy's physically okay.
Yo, you all right?
Not me.
I have lay on hands, but I don't know, would it work in that situation? In this situation?
You can try it.
Cool. Okay. We'll try it.
Yes, not the healer in this
You
chronicle.
roll and then add your cool.
Mm-mm.
Rory's rolling everything tonight.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I am either.
I got a 7.
Okay. As you lay your hands on this guy, you can see his eyes start to clear.
Hmm.
But yours get a little more hazy.
Oh,
You will take one less to your rolls the next time you roll something.
Okay.
Because you
Would
are
we
now a bit
notice?
confused. Because on a 7 to 9, when you lay on hands, you can heal the harm or illness, but you take it into yourself.
Damn.
It's just a little bit of confusion. That's all. Little bit of like, what the fuck, and things things aren't adding up, because the last thing he remembered, he was sitting on his couch watching the news.
If Aurora looks unsteady, I help her up.
Okay.
mhm.
And you all get back in the vehicle, and Arda continues taking you to the library.
Hmm.
And he says, what was that?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I was staying with the car, because with all the stuff going on here, I was worried somebody might try to jack it.
Oh, yeah, right. Well,
That's
I'm
pretty smart.
Yeah,
That's
I'm-
smart.
when the guy collapsed, a spirit, ghost, something materialized out of him and wandered off after speaking to us. So,
What did it say?
It needed to go find his
mother.
Who here speaks Spanish?
Down on the sheep, but I probably could. A
I
little.
mean, I know stuff from high school.
No. I'm not talking about out of character. I'm talking about in character. Does your character know Spanish?
I don't.
No?
I don't
Then you
think
could
so.
repeat the words as you heard them and he would translate for you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Insert Spanish sentence here.
You have your own Google Translate right in the driver's seat. It's great.
Don't forget the word punta.
Oh, right.
That's different than the other word.
No, we didn't call him a bandejo.
Oh, that was the other guy calling him the bendejo.
You are a bandejo. After what you started already, guys.
All right. So you all make it to the library, and it's a large library. And this actually, the center of town, there is a gorgeous park in the center where the roads go all around it. Okay. And literally you are in Zaragoza Square. It is roads going all directions around this beautiful park. And the buildings here, this is like the oldest part of the city. Okay. The buildings here are old. We're talking probably 1700s and absolutely gorgeous. This city takes pride in keeping up its architecture. And truly, as you pull into the parking area for the library, you are just walking through history right now.
Yeah. I had to look at some pictures. I've never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. And you walk into the library, and one of the librarians at the desk asks in English, because looking at all of you, you look like tourists. And of course, you're in uniforms, but she also understands that, you aren't from here. She speaks in English and says, "Can I help you?"
Get the name hold of.
It's on the team sheet.
Yeah, I just had the wrong window up. Yeah.
Hi, you looking for our friend Villavardi? Please and thank you.
Yes, Ms. Villavardi. She is on the second floor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And you go up to the second floor, and you see Isa Villavardi. She is your IMP's librarian. She keeps the library at the headquarters, has a wealth of knowledge on mystical things, supernatural things, occult things. And she is at a table researching a very old book.
Is she the one who translated the symbol we saw her on the Mothman? Okay.
Yep, she's your occult specialist.
Awesome.
And she can help with the magic shit too.
Hey.
And when you say something, she looks up. Oh, good, you're here. You're here. Come, sit. So, have you seen anything yet?
Rather interesting, yes.
What have you seen?
On the way here, there was like a fender bender, and these two men were going to fight. I stepped in to help calm it down, but.
And what happened?
One of them, a ghost, came out of his body.
She
And
flips
I
some
will-
pages through her book when you say that. Keep going.
And I will repeat to her what the ghost said in Spanish as it was walking away.
Also, the ghost was crying.
Yes.
She flips a few more pages. She says, there. And she turns the book around to you all, pushes it forwards. Be gentle with it, it's old. And she points. You see an image of a woman standing by water, loomed over, obviously crying. The title of that entry in the book is La Lorna. And she says, the weeping mother.
That's and the ghost was headed towards the ocean.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is unlike her, though, because see here, and she points, sorry, this passage here says that, see, modern legends talk about how she murdered her children because of betrayal and all that, but this is older. This was not that she murdered her children. Her children were murdered. This is an ancient legend. This is La Lorna wept because the Spanish conquistadors murdered the children. I don't think she would be sending out her spirits, her children, to murder her own people.
No, you're right. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Is there a way that someone could control her in a sense to do something like that?
She pulls out her laptop, opens it up, does some cross-referencing and stuff like that, and she turns it around and says, La Lorna is a legend that is based on a goddess, and shows an ancient Mesoamerican goddess. I do not think even Napoleon could control something like that.
Is there a chance that somehow something else, and I use it loosely, got a hold of her children and somehow utilized them
That's my
without
question.
her knowledge?
Like, what if he got her children instead?
Or lured her children under
That
some false pretenses?
is a very smart question. She takes her book back and turns around. I have reason to think the same thing. And she flips back to the page that she was reading when you came in. And she turns the book around, and you see what appears to be a monster, an animal-like monster in robes, with a staff. The title of it is Nahual. Nahual. You see, there are legends of witches, warlocks, necromancers all throughout history. Here. Witches that can shapeshift are called lechuza. Dark practitioners, especially the males that can shapeshift, are called nahul. If there is a necromancer of power, it could command the ghosts. But I wouldn't know the first thing about how to find him.
I mean, fire always works.
Could you repeat that? I was coughing.
We'll see. Fire usually works on monsters. Just singing to your
Not all. Not all. Some are made of fire themselves. And she flips to another one that is made of fire. And she turns the book back around. Well, if it is a Nahul, understand it is a weaver of dark and ancient magic.
I have a question. So let's theoretically, if it is one of these Nahuls, and let's say it was pretending to be the mama or pretending to be something attached to a ghost to lure the ghost to do stuff, then let's say we were to roll up on another fight like that. Is there a name we could call out? Because isn't it if you call, sometimes, I mean, they have it on Ghostbusters, call out something's name and suddenly it addresses you or looks at you. Is there a way to, does this thing have a name? Is there one thing, one ghost, demon thing, whatever
We don't
it is?
know.
We don't know a name for it.
Well, thinking we have a couple options.
Would you like to use one of your holds now?
I was gonna, yeah, that was one of the options. When and where will the next critical event occur?
As soon as you leave the library.
Oh, wonderful. We're doomed. Jason, knowing this, walks out last.
I would like to summon Asher to see if he can provide any valuable information that we are not.
What sort of information are you expecting from a sassy baby cherub?
Who may or may not be clothed.
Okay.
I
need to know so I can roll something for him, okay?
So maybe pinpoint, maybe a location or a vague location of where a dark energy is emanating from, or
Okay, so you summon your cherub and he shows up. He is wearing the clothes.
he's not happy, I can tell.
And now I'm going to roll something to see what he gives you.
Okay.
Okay, you got lucky. Just barely succeeded my threshold. And he looks at you and he's like, yeah, that stuff's everywhere.
She will hand him the chocolate as a reward.
He takes the chocolate, stuffs it in his mouth. Chocolate's all over his damn mouth. And then he takes off the clothes and disappears.
I flip over in my chair in a fit of rage.
So we've already seen the baby. Would it be wise to summon the
Hold on. Let's maybe.
the father figure? I can't say D word, but you know I'm going with it.
Right.
And literally, the librarian looks at you and says, I already know you have a demon lover.
That one. Yes. I can't say the other D word for it because anyway. So I want to see if there's a name, because sometimes if you can call something by a name,
Are you trying to
there's a
speed
power
run
in
this
it.
mystery?
I mean, no.
You have to investigate.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What if I ask if he knows anything?
You can.
Okay. What if I roll? I'm looking on here. Let's see. That would be considered under. What would be that? That would be under.
Actually, let me look.
Not supernatural guide. Well,
Oh my God, you have so much expanded on your sheet. Okay.
I know.
Collapse some things that you're not using.
We don't need bond abuse. Faithful. I mean,
Okay, you can stop now.
that be the guide. Supernatural.
Hang on,
guide.
I'm reading. Give me a second. All right, so you are going to roll. It says the way you use it, it says whenever you would roll weird, you can roll charm instead to use your guide in that way. Using him for this is not really going to work.
Okay.
Yeah. You can try to investigate a mystery. You can try, okay. We don't need the flexible alternatives. Okay. You can try reading a bad situation.
I'm thinking I might wait it out until we see another event.
Okay.
I'm thinking wait till I see another event to have a good question to ask.
Deidre, I'd like for you to ask that in game, please.
I just didn't want to interrupt.
No, I get it.
Lenore. Yeah. Being that Deidre has practiced necromantic magic, can she feel that around her?
Why don't you roll something for that?
Okay, Tay. Let me see what would be appropriate. Investigate a mystery.
Hang on. Yep, I believe you should use your forensic divination.
Okie dokie.
So you are going to try to successfully investigate a mystery, but you can ask what magic was done here.
Okay, so I had my sharp to this roll. Got you.
And it's as a free extra question. So you can investigate the mystery if you're successful and also ask that free question.
Okay, well, I got, let's see, that +2 is 10.
Okay. Yep. So on a 10 plus, you got 2 questions and you get that free question from your special move.
Okay, as she goes on about the necromancy and such, would Deidre be able to pick up some kind of sense that she's feeling this, or is it how predominant is?
Okay, your options for investigate.
Yeah.
We're going to do. You can either choose from investigate a mystery or investigate phenomena. You're going to pick 2 questions from those.
Got you. Okay, actually we'll do the investigate phenomenon on how is this phenomenon doing this?
Okay. You know, as a practitioner of necromantic arts, that this is some top tier level shit here. Dude is not only summoning and communicating with spirits, he's commanding them. And it seems, based on the reports that you have reviewed, he's commanding a lot of them.
Okay, and then, yeah, we're just going to ask a question right after that one is how to fix, cure, or slow it down.
Kill him.
Something we can agree on.
Demon time, demon time.
All right.
And now you get your free question, which is, what magic was done here?
Mm-hmm.
And kind of scouring all the little nooks and crannies of your brain and what you have studied thus far over these months, especially that you've been with Interpol. You have spent a lot of time in the library and have found really wicked arcane lore and possibly even some spells. And literally, the type of magic that was done here requires sacrifice. Not all the violence has been victimless.
Okay.
There have
Like,
been
did we see
deaths.
murder in the car? So,
Well, you want the good news or the bad news? Or both?
isn't it
start-
good?
Yeah, start with the good and then take down
Well,
the deep drop.
Well, I know what kind of a necromancer this is.
Do tell.
Okay, he's top level, top tier. Like, we're not doing like low shelf liquor. We're talking
No.
top tier liquor here.
We got the classy of the bad.
Yeah, it keeps the pornos. I get it.
No, this is beyond pornos. This is the smexy kind of like classy kind of stuff. Apparently, not only does he command spirits, he commands a lot of them.
Okay.
The way to handle this is to slaughter him.
Nice.
And then the magic that he's doing is really kind of not happy magic and requires him to, shall we say, sacrifice something to get the thing that he wants. And we've seen all the stuff where people have died. And,
Is it people? Is it people? Are they murdering people?
I mean, you could be murdering people. It could be animals. I mean, it's a give and take.
Better not be
Maybe some
fucking
plant
murdering
life.
animals.
Yeah, that's like a no.
Yeah, it's a
You would know in
murdering
order
people would
to
be
get
too big.
souls of humans to be able to possess other humans that he
Yeah.
is likely an instrument behind murders of people.
So if he murders people, which is not exactly good.
yeah.
Well, are we saying like this one big area that's got hundreds of dead people in it, and this is our sacrifice and chasing around
No,
the
we're
circle
not.
kind of thing?
And
or-
literally, the
No.
librarian speaks up and says, no.
No.
He can do
Okay.
this almost at a 1-for-1 exchange if he wanted to. He
Equivalent exchange.
literally, commands a spirit to possess someone that murders someone. Damn, he gets another spirit.
Oh, he's piggybacking.
Okay. Now, do you guys want the good news or the bad
Okay.
news first?
Poor little Kano's dose.
Okay. And none of it's good. Him or one of his proxies is probably waiting outside for us. Just call it a hunch.
Right.
Like we talking a little threat, or we talking a?
Oh,
I need to phone a friend. Level threat.
I don't know yet. I just know it's probably not going to be great. And I'm probably
Do
going to
I-
need old Bessie here. And I pull out my
I-
shotgun and I make sure it's loaded.
Do I need to make sure I've got the lightning at the ready?
I would say just to be safe.
Yeah.
As you're around, man.
And he just chuckles in your ear.
Damn, that's a little warm there, baby. Okay.
He doesn't show up, does he? No. I got a question for him if he shows up.
Why? Like
Oh,
what?
no, that's off gas. That's out of character.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, I get it.
All right. So the librarian looks at you and says, if you are done here, I have more research to do.
Yeah, please stay in the library.
Thank
for a bit.
you so much. Really appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're the
Just
best.
stay,
Here,
if you
have a
could just stay in
chocolate.
stay in the library for a bit.
She takes the
Just in
chocolate
case.
and she puts it in her bag. I don't eat in the library.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
just for
no.
you when you want to.
So disrespectful,
Don't-
Deidre.
Don't get fingerprints on the
She
towel.
was just giving
I didn't,
a
I didn't,
present
right. I didn't know when I'd
for-
see her again.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jason, such a
Can't take you
narc.
anywhere. Can't take you anywhere.
I can't take you anywhere. You're an HR walking disaster. Where's my brother? God.
Did you want a worse one or?
No. At least he knows how to filter his thoughts.
So I'm guessing
I guess
we
that's
go
probably right.
outside.
Yeah.
Filter.
Whatever's outside.
Filter, what's that?
I'll tell you later. The HR will prep her lighting if I need to and be kind of like waiting, kind of closed fisted in case things happen.
As you walk outside the library, your eyes are drawn to Zaragoza Square. There's a lot of people in the park right now.
Oh, no. Oh, it's murder o'clock.
Scooby Doo, where are you? Wow.
A woman, beautiful woman, has chestnut brown hair, tan complexion. She looks Mexican, but she's beautiful. And she walks up to you and says, "Ah, there you are."
Cool.
And she looks at Deirdre and says, "You were who I was looking for."
Okay. Why?
You can call me Maria.
Hi, Maria. Apparently you know who I am.
I don't know who you are, but I know what you are.
A person. Thank you.
A witch.
Sure.
Damn, calling it out there, aren't you, honey?
Apparently.
Now I don't have a filter.
Don't
Don't
say.
say it.
There's no
Don't
need to be
say it.
bashful. I am the same.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, I'm the normal one in the family. So
That I do not
Yay.
doubt.
what?
I said that I do not doubt.
Hmm. The
Hey,
other ones are far more gothic.
But it is very important that I give you this message.
Okay.
Mm.
The spirits are restless.
Hmm.
And she looks at each one of you. They will need all your help.
How can we help the
Where can we find this thing?
person?
You will know when the time comes.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Now is not the time to have a filter.
So, do we know what they want us to do?
Release them.
You have already done it once. They need to go back to their mother.
Oh wait, are they all part of the thing? Did the kids to the mom, the weeping mom?
They are her people. We are all her
Yeah, yeah.
people.
They're
Okay.
all children?
No.
Well, they're her children, but not in a direct way, but kind of like a cultural way.
Cultural.
Okay, guys.
You are not too bright, are you?
I mean, I have my moment.
Yeah.
I have my moment.
Oh, I like this lady.
I study a lot.
I will bring out ass. Keep playing.
I will bring out Asher. Let him just
Oh.
give you the biggest.
Baby and the father.
I
Do not
already
pull
know
out
what
both at the
both
same
of
time.
you are too. My guides, they tell me.
What is he?
He is just nosy.
Oh, okay.
How dare you?
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it, but I'm glad you said it. Thank you.
I'm feeling attacked.
You've been called out.
It is. You two are sisters.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, one
I'm
light and
nosy.
one dark. Fascinating.
Mhm.
Fascinating.
And she got the little one. I got the big one.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The big
And I
one.
got a brother that wears a foil hat.
Yes, you do. Well, I need to go,
He's a lightning
Okay.
rod.
but
He's a lightning rod.
I will do what I can. When the time comes, I will try to help.
Okay. Be safe, please.
Thank you.
Thank you, cryptic Mexican lady.
lady.
And she turns and
Yes.
walks back the way she came. And as she does, you blink, and all of a sudden, an owl flies off.
Adios.
No, just say bio con Dios.
That's a
Say what?
That was a coincidence.
Bio
What
con
did you-
Dios. Go with God.
What the heck is bio?
And you know,
Deirdre, can you change into an owl? That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
just from the conversation you had with your librarian, that is one of the shape-shifting witches. The Lalachuzas.
That is cool.
She's so nice.
I'm holding out for demon wings, but that's really cool.
I can't do that. But she's nice. I like her. Her name was Maria.
You hear
I'll send a thank you card.
disturbances from the park.
That's not good.
What?
All right.
What?
Attention goes there.
And as you look, you see people screaming, trying to run. Some people are running out in the streets, getting hit by cars.
Oh, damn.
And there is a gunman in the park.
Right.
And right here is where we're going to go to break.
Damn it.
Welcome back, everyone, as all hell is breaking loose in Zaragoza Square. So, investigators, you've just had an interesting first half. You have moved through half of tonight's plot. Now, you have a gunman in the park, people panicking and running out into traffic. Traffic is now, cars are starting to pile up. So the question stands. What do you do?
I'm going to get behind a pillar or something. And I'm going to get on comms. Contact Cat.
Okay. And she responds, Agent Herder.
Agent Hawkins, shooter at the square in front of the library, match casualties. Long story short, they're sacrificing people to raise more ghosts, to subdue more people, to continue the cycle of raising an army of ghosts. There. He's still shooting. I'm a little, flustered.
Yeah. She's going to say, okay, I will deploy
I didn't know if EMS was on, the MC3 was on.
yeah, I'll
standby.
deploy EMC3.
Thank you.
And she disconnects. What is
All right.
everybody else doing?
I'm hiding behind a car. I'm like looking over the hood. Y'all, I can see the shooter. I can see him. Y'all better take cover.
I'm gonna run and take cover, and then she has on like a gold bracelet and she's going to like rip that off and it becomes like a razor whip as she's taking cover.
Okay.
Going to take cover. The question is can I life drain the shooter?
I don't know. Can you? You're going to have to roll for that.
Mm-hmm. Rolling right now.
Are you all right, sis? You doing good?
Where?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? Okay. What about the rest of you? Y'all all right?
4.
I'm good. Right now, at least.
Okay, so it's
That
9 plus
is
2.
hang on. It says mark 2 of the use mat for practitioner. You mark 2 of the use magic effects. Take +1 to use magic whenever you choose one of those effects. So you're using one of your necromantic effects. Okay. And the hunter moves reference. You are using magic. You are trying to inflict harm. And are you also trying to banish a spirit or curse from the person?
Yes, if possible.
Okay, so on that, you are going to, all right, you rolled, but you're supposed to roll and add your weird.
Yep,
And you get
I have a
+1.
4. So I have a 4 and a 5.
So that's
then
9.
The weird is 2.
10, 11.
That's 11.
And
then plus the 1 is 12.
Okay. So on a 10 plus, the magic works without issues. And you choose. Describe your effect.
She's going to try, as she's hunkering down, she's going to look at the guy and put her hand on the ground and let the life draining power go towards him and slowly wrap around his feet, slowly going underneath if he's wearing pants, slowly going underneath, touching his skin, going all the way up. And then while she's doing that, trying to drain it, trying to banish whatever's holding him.
Okay. So it's worked.
If
What does it
possible.
look like as it works?
He starts to get weaker. The gun probably falls because he can't hold on to it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit slowly starts to separate from him as it's about a soft mist, however it was wrapped around him, and is being pulled apart from him and being pulled towards Deidre, but not exactly at her because she's already crouched down and hidden.
Okay.
And as she pulls it, the spirit comes out, it will release him and he'll drop unconscious.
Yep.
She won't drain him completely, but just enough.
The spirit actually comes to you, Deirdre.
Oh, okay.
And it has tears in its eyes.
Do you need to go to your mom? And she'll point to the Oceans.
And it bows its head to you. This one was female.
Okay. Sorry. Say hi to mom for me, okay?
And she
Please.
starts moving towards the coast, to the west, and disappears.
Okay.
Now, the problem is the shooter did get a couple people. Some are just wounded, but a couple people are dead.
Mm.
There are spirits that you see trying to possess other bodies.
Let's see. Is there any way that you can trace if this magic is coming from somewhere?
Give me a second.
I asked that to the more weird. Because if it's in effect and it's happening right now, we might be able to trace it. Says the guy with -1 weird.
I would say you could read a bad situation using your third eye, Deirdre.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
When you read some.
So you're going to roll for read a bad situation, and you can open up your third eye for a moment to take in extra information. So read a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to roll and then add your sharp.
Four and 4 is 8, and then my sharp is 2, so that's another 10.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. You can now see all invisible things.
Oh Lord.
Cool.
We will keep that in mind. First, you're going to ask your read a bad situation move. So you got a 10. You got a 10 plus. You get 3 questions from that list.
No, from that list. Give me a second. So sorry.
I have it expanded on your sheet.
Thank you. I'm looking up. Okay, excellent.
I'm also going to say that we can pull from the. Actually, because did you get 12 plus?
No. I got a 10.
You got a 10. Okay.
I wish I had a 12 plus.
Yeah,
but no,
because then
just
you
a
could
10.
get the advanced one. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. Damn
Is there
it.
a way to help with that?
Well, it still wouldn't bump her to. Still wouldn't
The
bump her
11,
to
yes.
advance. It would only bump her to
Yeah.
11.
Gotcha.
We had to turn it up to 11. We couldn't make it 12.
Ah,
I know. Is there any dangers? I get 3 questions, right? So is there any dangers we haven't noticed?
At this point in time, yes.
Okay, good to know. What's our biggest threat?
The danger you haven't noticed.
Oh, fuck. Okay, one more question. What's the best way to protect the victims?
ooh.
Find that which was hidden from you.
God, yeah.
But now that you see invisible things, as you're scanning around with your third eye activated, you see standing not even a block from you on the same side of the street, a large black dog staring at the
Does it look-
square.
Okay. She's gonna quietly kind of give her everyone and be like, large black dog.
Can we see it? Like, can we
It's
see
sweet.
that?
I want you all to hang on. Let me go to different sheets. I would say if you use your last hold, you would be able to see it. For Lanira, you feel a caress along the side of your face, and now you see the dog.
Oh,
You are going to take one more dot on your relationship status with your demon. He has just given you a boost to power.
y'all see the bow wow?
Oh, yeah.
And Aurora, looking at your sheet,
Thank you.
yes, of course you can. You have an eye for the evil things. You've seen dogs like this before. You know exactly what they are. Hellhounds, demon dogs.
Wait. It's the same stuff that killed Artie?
Yeah.
think we need to get rid of it.
And for Jason,
Oh god.
Ree.
Play it on me.
You know when your name's called out, that means.
I think you need to pick your last question.
Jesus. Let's see.
And you can even, I would say, like if you went with the third one, you could say, what does the monster want instead of from this person?
I always looked at that and asked that. It's like the questions feel too specific.
Yeah. If in this situation, it's not looking at a specific person, it's looking at all of them.
I'm gonna then that is something I would ask then. Yeah.
Okay. So what this creature wants is to create this chaos to prevent you from finding its master. And as each of you look at this, except for you, Aurora, because you have a certain resistance to these dark things, the rest of you feel something off. And it notices that you all are staring at it, and it turns its head and its red eyes glare at you. And with that, you feel an impending sense of doom. At this point, EM3 has shown up and started to deal with the group because the dog's attention is now on you instead of the people.
So, quick thought: do we think I get the distinct feeling that it's trying to distract us from its boss. What if we chase it? Maybe it's not that stupid. I don't know. This isn't my realm of expertise. What do you guys think?
Wouldn't that mean his boss is a demon?
Not necessarily.
His boss is something.
Oh.
Yeah, his boss is something.
You are up against a very powerful necromancer that can not just summon ghosts.
Right.
We are talking a warlock / necromancer of the nth degree.
So, how do you want to play this? You guys, I have to rely on you guys for this.
What if we follow it? Wouldn't it have to go back home to its...
It is starting to approach you.
I think we need to take care of it in general. It knows that we can all see it, so it's not going to willingly let us follow him to his master.
Yeah.
It is snarling and rumbling a very deep growl.
I hope that whip is still out.
I mean, here, doggy.
I'm just going to use my razor whip on it because at this point...
I will say you can, but you have other options as well. All right. So you are going to roll and add your tough to see if you succeed. You need a 7+ to succeed.
Okay. I got a 9.
All right. You are able to strike this hellhound, this black Cadejo, and you do wound it, but it isn't stopping. And it's getting closer. It has reached to about half a block away.
I'm going to scan around. Is there anything else paying attention to this?
Nope.
Because no one else can see the hellbound.
Because EM3 is handling the situation. They're handling the crowd.
Is it heading towards us or is it heading towards the crowd?
It's heading towards you all.
Okay.
You're the threat.
I'm not. I'm clearly not.
you just bait.
You all have weapons. You all have skills. What are you doing?
I have a question.
No. Make a decision.
Damn. I was going to ask because I've never asked this before and it's on this sheet, but I don't know if it's something we have access to or I have access to. Is there basically the moves on the sheet that are advanced moves, but they're not the ones that are checked off. So alternative weird moves. Are those anything we have access to or no?
No, you don't.
No. Okay.
Because they have to get checked off to be able to use them.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I mean,
All right.
I could cast it away, but I don't control where it goes. So
Right.
I don't think that's the best option in this situation.
All right.
Lanny's going to reach in her little side thing, pull out her gun, say, "About to load up."
All right. I totally forgot I have a cold confidential. And I'm going to ask my question. This is the first time I'm seeing this thing, this story.
Yes, it is. Hang on.
Where is that? Yeah.
Where is Occult Confidential? Oh.
It's under Paranormal Investigator, I think. That's the...
Oh, you didn't add it. Hang on.
I did. It was here last time.
Oh, hang on. There we go. Other play moves.
Mm-hmm.
Occult Confidential. There we go. Okay. The
There we
first
go.
time in each mystery that you observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon in action, you may ask one question from the investigate a mystery list. So you're investigating a mystery while this creature is bearing down on you.
Okay, maybe not.
No, you can. Go for it.
How do I hurt it? How do I kill this thing?
That's a good thing.
It is weak against divine power.
All right. Aurora, well, you're going to do the most damage to this thing.
Naked baby.
No, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna.
This is the only time I agree with the naked baby.
I'm
appearance.
just gonna
Naked
use my
baby.
weapon plus this with the smite because it makes I can use smite from my weapon. So I'm just gonna smite it at this point.
Okay,
I
so
can't do
your
anything for
body
you.
and divine weapon always count as a weakness against the monsters you fight. Your unarmed attacks are 2 harm, and we're going to add 2 harm to your razor whip.
Nice.
And you see Aurora as she begins to glow with a golden light.
Go, sis.
That
Go,
makes the
sis.
hellhound blink once.
Oh, y'all bought an angel.
And the whip in her hand, this razor whip, it's a wicked looking thing, all of a sudden appears to be made of golden light itself.
That's a neat trick.
It's pretty.
I tell Bessie that she's still fine for me.
Roll your tough.
Hmm.
I got my handgun loaded.
Got a 5.
And you miss.
There's no way I can help, right?
No, not in this.
Okay.
Okay. Deidre, what are you doing?
Well, I have an heirloom sword and I have lightning. I think we're going to use lightning just to try and spook it out and see if we can get him away from us. Oh, okay. This is magic missiles. So so I have a 6 and a 6, and do I add my weird to that?
Uh-huh.
That's 6 and 6 and 2. That is 14.
Okay, so you got advanced
Nice.
magic in this one. I'm going to say that your magic will also do 5 damage to this creature. Seeing Aurora, some of her divine power seemed to seep right into your magic as you were casting it. You now have the effects of Smite too.
Oh. Yay, thank you.
For this casting, at least.
That's fine, I'll take it.
All right. And your lightning, the dog isn't stopping. He's not even impressed that you're casting lightning at him because he thinks it ain't gonna fucking affect him.
Bitch.
And literally, it strikes him and actually does significant damage. I need to mark off his harm real quick. Hang on. Okay. And truly, he yelps and stumbles and looks at you. And then he snarls, shakes
Just looks
himself
at him going,
off, and now he's moving with a limp. So he's a little bit
Meow.
slower getting to you.
Well, he's not leaving. Jeez.
Bruh, tag team?
Good job.
Jason, what are you doing?
What does act under pressure do with this situation? Because I am completely useless against the hellhound.
You roll cool,
Mhm.
and on a 10 plus, you do what you set out to do. So you can do any fucking thing.
Yeesh.
All right, I'm going to do the dumbest thing I can possibly think of, which is try to get it distracted with me so that the others can... But my idea is that this will help them with their attacks
Okay.
whenever they...
To basically be able to get them to be able to attack it before it tries to engage them.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Your decoy. Got it. Okay, so go ahead and roll and add your cool.
I actually have the... I've read this in the manual, and that lets me use my sharp.
Okay, you can use your sharp.
So you don't use my sharp for this one.
Mhm.
Let's see, where is it? Act under pressure.
It's at the very top.
Sharp, yeah. Submit. Oh, that's not good.
No,
That is
that isn't
decidedly bad.
good.
Well,
You
I
mark
can
an
fade to black now.
experience. And as you start to get the dog's attention, but as you start to try to run it further away, you trip, you fall.
It
You
was
forgot
super
to tie
graceful,
your
though.
shoes.
I went, oh. I pirouetted as I fell.
Yes, you did.
That's a
And you're
verb, I
going to
think.
mark one harm
Okay.
because you might have sprained
it.
your ankle in that fall.
Damn it. Oh, E3. E3, I need you. Man down.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, might be where Jason Hawkins dies. But all right, Lanier, what are you doing? You have a handgun.
Save Jason.
Yeah, I've got a handgun. I saw something on here, but I don't think it applies.
What?
And it would be the part of their body there. She's got a vial of demon blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if she can put that on the bullet as she's loading them in the cartridge, if that's actually going to do anything.
Let's find out. Roll it.
Okay.
You're
so
going
I'm
to roll
rolling.
and add your tough or subtract your tough in your case.
Jesus Christ.
Let's hope
Might
you
not
roll
go
high.
Well, I'm doing two. So, come on. Oh my gosh, I got 2 6s. Woo!
Okay, so you got an 11. So I will say with that demon blood,
Like
when
she
you
sticks her
shoot, you not only
hooks up.
hit the freaking dog square between the eyes, you actually destroy it.
Oh. Thank you for saving me.
She pulls out she's got the little necklace that has the blood in it. And she sticks it back down her shirt.
Did it like what? How does it die? Is it just fizzle out or?
Yeah, it
crumble or-
literally it collapses and
Mhm.
then it disappears in like smoke and fire.
And the crowd's wondering, what the hell are they doing?
No, the
Are they
crowd is
LARPing?
completely contained by EM3.
Perfect.
They are specialists in this.
We're LARPing, if anybody asks.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. Good job, Blake. Good job,
Deirdre,
everybody
as you
except
look
me.
around, you see that the spirits from any deceased people are not possessing bodies. They are making their way west.
She'll
Nice.
say, hey, they're all going west. Well, the spirits are, not the dead bodies.
That's good, but there's the rest of them.
Yeah, that dog had to be, the master's got to be around here somewhere.
And he's got to be pissed off right now.
Yep.
Maybe just a little touch, un poco.
Deirdre, do you look back at where the dog expired?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure it's gone.
Before we change scenes, your effect of your third eye is still in place. You see a trail moving to the north.
Oh,
And it is fraying from where the dog was, working its way back north.
She'll kind of go, oh, piece of candy. And she'll start trying to follow it.
Okay.
oh. I'll follow Deirdre.
Yeah,
Where
we
should-
should follow.
Yeah, I'm right here. Let's go.
As you move, you do pass the garage where Arda is. Do you join him and get him to drive?
Sure. It might be. You said, Deirdre, did you tell us there's a trail and it's fraying? Okay.
She'll go, oh, piece of candy. Got to follow it now before I lose it. And she'll just start running after it.
So I'm thinking car is faster and we might be able to keep up with it before it disappears completely.
And Deidre, you sit in the passenger seat because you can see the trail.
See the trail.
Can't see the trail if you got your hat down over your eyes.
Nope.
No, I can see that way.
Mm,
Arda's
this
just
is the shit
laughing.
we needed. What's their ship nickname going to be?
Dear Dardra.
Oh, God.
You're Oh, yeah.
And
Just
so,
Shove the hat this way so you can't see her, but she can totally see the road and, trying not to blush. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
you all head north. North of here, there are some hills. It's always the fucking mountains, isn't it?
Always the mountains.
I know, right? And Arda is driving and Deidre is navigating by following the path, the bond that is fraying. And you pull into what appears to be an abandoned shack.
Any spooky lights?
It appears to be abandoned. It appears to be empty. Deirdre, the path has frayed to the point that it is no longer discernible. Your third eye no longer is working. You all know something is here. but you don't know where.
All right. So I guess we'll I'm not going to touch anything on the shack, but I'm going to start investigating around the shack.
Okay, you're investigating a mystery.
I am. So let's see. Investigate a mystery. Nope, that's not all that one I want. There we go. Sharp. Oh, for fuck's sake. Another 5.
Mark an experience.
I got nothing.
You got
ladies,
nothing.
I got nothing. Nothing at all. This is just an abandoned shack in the middle of nowhere. Totally fine. Completely a coincidence.
I would like to try.
All right. I would say if someone would like to assist you. Okay, so the sisters are going to be snooping around.
Mhm.
So, Aurora, you're going to roll your investigate a mystery, and you're going to add 1 to your score once you roll it.
I got a 7.
Got an 8 now.
And was that 7 with your sharp included?
My sharp is 0.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
7 and then plus 1, so that's an 8. All right. So you get to ask 1 question, Aurora. Where did it go is a great question.
Scooby Doo, where?
I'm gonna no, well.
Or what is being concealed here?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
That one works better.
Mhm.
All right. So what is being concealed here? As you and your sister, the light and the dark, the divine and the demonic, are looking around, you both notice something is off about this damn shack. It is built way too close to the hillside. Almost like it's hiding something. Maybe an entrance?
Starts slamming her feet on the floor. Trying to.
Well, you aren't inside of it yet. You're outside of it.
Well, that didn't do much good.
So, you can share that with the group and then form your plan from here.
So, from what we've noticed, is this shack is built oddly close to the hillside, like almost inside of it, like it's hiding an entrance. But I don't know where the entrance may be.
Well, if I were a betting man, I'd say it's in the shack.
And you hear a whoo. As a nearby tree, there is an owl sitting there.
Oh, Jesus, just going right to the owl. I'm sorry. You gave me owl. I say yes. Here we go.
The owl cocks its head at you and blinks its big eyes. And it flies down, and as it does, it shifts into Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Hi.
That's such a cool trick.
Trying to get in there?
Yes.
Can you help?
Yes.
Please.
Come. And she
Okay,
will
thank you.
walk in to the front door of the shack. And then she will mutter some words in Spanish under her breath as she walks to the northern wall that is against the hillside. There's a fireplace there. It is in disrepair, significant. It is practically fallen completely apart. And as she reaches her hand towards the wall and the fireplace, it shimmers. And then the illusion is dropped. You are not in a shack at all. You are outside, and there is a cave entrance in front of you.
All right.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you for
Yeah,
your
I'm
help.
gonna do that at some point.
Gracias.
That's cool.
I am happy to help.
I'm assuming Big Bad's in there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
He is a bear of a man.
You go.
The bear of a man?
Oh no, I don't want bear men.
I don't think she actually meant bear man.
Oh,
But
But come, I will help you. And she leads you all into the cave.
Teacher will happily follow Maria because this lady has been very, very helpful. And yes, absolutely follow the shape-shifting woman.
of course, let's go.
And you walk through the cave, and it has a strange illumination in it. It's almost like it has a blue light to it, but it's not really a light source. It's like the walls themselves kind of glow. And she says, that is his magic. And Deirdre, you recognize, I want to say almost the flavor to it. It is necromantic.
Tastes like dead cells. Yeah, I'm right there.
Ew.
Yeah. It's a little ashy. Just a little bit tasting of earth and that's roots. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're very earthy.
Nasty.
Yeah, no, I mean my cousin does even worse nasty stuff, but at least I can identify it.
Truth. Okay, we'll go with that. Never works.
And she says, he expends much of himself doing what he is doing.
Yeah.
I think
it's-
Apollyon might be trying to burn him out, or he's just too stupid to realize he's going to.
Polyganos, stupid men. Idiot men.
Idiot men.
Yeah.
I resemble that remark.
Of course you
Yeah.
do.
I ain't
Keep
saying
a secret to save your life.
All right, you know what? Calm down, dear Ardra.
Calm down.
Dear Ardra.
Did you tell me to calm down?
You misheard.
A woman to do. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying.
So you have not
Jason
seen my
gets smited
sword
by
yet.
lightning.
No, that's what I'm into.
Oh, you are now, are you?
Oh, be careful. He is
Great
jealous.
pulse.
He is jealous.
It's on the electric boogaloo.
All right.
Next, we're gonna find
So
out he's
you
into
all,
ties.
you all are walking
Oh,
through this
guys.
cave, and you come upon what appears to be a fucking bear. But it is standing upright. And it is tracing glyphs on the walls. Spilling blood from itself to paint these glyphs on the walls. He's muttering and then slamming his fist against the wall. And as soon as you cross the threshold into the chamber that he is in this cave, he instantly stops and spins. And he says in Spanish, to which Maria can understand, "New sacrifices. Excellent."
Guess we aren't talking our way out of this one.
And Maria's eyes go golden.
Oh.
Like an owl's.
Oh, here we go.
And she says to you all, "It is showtime."
Let's go.
All right. So The bear is going to attack first. He is going to strike at Maria. However, she is able to dodge him. Now, what are you each going to do?
I'm gonna. Unless anybody else wants to go.
Oh no, please.
No.
Okay.
Men first.
There you go.
I want to look around the room. Were there any vessels? Anything around, like pots, urns?
I will tell you that there are cadavers in this room.
Shit. Okay. Shoot.
And it's already turned around. It's already gone after Maria.
Yes, it is
missed.
focused on Maria for this turn. You need to do
But it's
something.
good. Okay, she's going to grab that gun out. She's like, hold on, let me get this. Grabs that demon blood, starts pouring on another bullet. Worked once. Can I try it again?
Yep. Try it again.
So I'm rolling it, and then
We'll see
We're
if you
adding-
succeed.
we're adding what to this? you
We're
think?
not adding anything to it. We're going to see if
Just
you
seeing.
succeed. You're going to add your, just a second. You have to roll your tough because you're harming someone.
Okay. Oh, well, that's a -1. Come on, God, dice. I got a 5.
You
This might
fire the
hurt.
shot and it literally ricochets around the cave.
Oh,
It grazes your
Oh.
shoulder. You're going to take one
Oh.
harm and you're going to mark an
Damn.
experience.
oh. Well, that didn't work, y'all.
I'm going to immediately rip off the bracelet that is the razor rip and use smite.
Okay, hang on just a second. Okay, so you're going to add 2 harm to your razor whip. That'll now be a 5 harm weapon. And you're going to roll your tough.
That is a 10.
10? Okay. You do 5 harm to this monster. Let me mark it. You are the first one to do harm to it because Maria didn't attack. She had to defend. So that is 5 harm. It cuts into his furry flesh, but he doesn't even get phased. Deirdre, what are you doing?
Magic missiles of lightning. Cause fuck this bitch.
Okay, so you are going to use magic. You are going to... Hang on, let me pull up your sheet to see if there's anything you can add to your use magic. You can use your practitioner, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
Mark 2 of the use magic effects and take +1 to use magic whenever you choose one of those effects. So you are using lightning. You get to take +1 to it on top of your weird.
Okay. And that is a 4 and a 6. And adding 2 to weird, that's a 12.
And adding 1 is 13.
13, thank you.
Wow.
So
Nice.
you get
Unlucky number, but nice.
added
Nice.
benefits. So you will either let's see. I'm looking at the list of options. Do you wish to inflict more harm? Or do you wish to, banish it? You don't really know where it will go.
It's true.
Okay, hang on. I'm looking. Do one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Sure, let's do that because why not? Add flavor to the sauce.
Yeah. So what are you going to do? Because you can do something that is beyond human limitations with this magic, this lightning that you're casting.
Is there a way to find out if is there any way to cleanse or purify this person, or do I have that ability?
You were told your best way
To kill it?
To kill it.
Then she will send the lightning to the point where she can stop his heart and stop him completely and end his life. And she'll expend as much as she can to do that.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to have you mark an experience for this because I'm going to give you a consequence for
That's fair.
inserting
That's
yourself
fair.
that hard with your magic.
That's fair.
Okay.
Totally fair.
And
Yeah.
literally, as you do, you see the lightning literally crawling over Deirdre's body and coalescing around her hands in these massive balls. And she just shoots them forth. And they wrap around this bear and jolt all at once. And the bear drops.
Man.
Deirdre also drops.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I check on Deirdre.
Yeah.
Take 3 harm, Deirdre.
You got it. Hey, worth it.
That's why I said
Nice.
mark an experience, because I'm going to give you a consequence.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Took 3 harm.
Okay.
She's still breathing.
She is still breathing, but she is hurt. You can tell,
Oh.
like when she fell, she might have broken some ribs.
Ow.
That
All right, well-
that cave floor is fucking hard. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick her up if I pick her up and get her out of the cave, and then we'll call for pickup evac.
Maria looks at the bear. And then she looks at something that seems to rise out of it. She mutters a word. Her eyes are still golden like an owl's. And does this. And she turns and looks at you all, blinks, and says, "He will not be of any use anymore."
Thanks.
Good job, y'all. And she walks through and says, "You need to meet the mother. She will be pleased that you have saved her children."
Gonna get Deirdre out of the cave and then call for an evac.
Yep. So you
Thank you.
get her out of the cave. Aurora, would you like to lay hands on Deirdre?
Yes.
Okay. Roll it for me, dear.
I got a 7.
Okay, so let me look at yours. Hang on.
That's the consequence one, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
can I help? I don't think I can help on that.
Unlimited power. It hurts.
Maybe not. She's mad with power.
I would say you get +2 because the rest of your group is really trying to help you.
So that puts me at a 9.
Mm-hmm. And your cherub appears naked as the day he was born.
Oh, son of a bitch. Twice?
And he
Thank God
wiggles his
Vincente isn't
butt
here.
at Lanier.
And then booty.
And then he just boops Deirdre on the nose. You also get a +1. You've got a 10. You do not take any damage,
Nice.
and Deirdre's ribs knit back together. You take a breath, Deirdre, and it doesn't hurt.
Holy shnikes.
You okay, lady?
I don't know yet. I think I pushed a little too far. Ow.
It was awesome, regardless.
Yeah, that was Thor level. That was Thor level.
That was nth degree.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
You need a nap now.
As your evac vehicle arrives, Arda is actually there already, so you don't need an evac. He's already there. I forgot. And literally, Arda helps you all get into the vehicle, and he looks at Maria and speaks in Spanish, asking her if she needs a ride, and she says, no. But she looks at you, Deirdre, and says, you did not push too hard. You pushed just enough.
Okay,
you
that
saved
was...
so many lives.
That's what we're here for.
And she just smiles and says, go west to the shore. I will meet you there.
Why are we going west to the shore?
She wants us
we're
to
gonna meet
the
Mommy.
mother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I just want to take a nap.
You just get in the car and just rest. Just come put your head right here and rest. It's okay.
Okay.
Arda looks at you with concern. And then he backs the vehicle out. And Jason, all you remember is Maria telling you you're nosy. And so you all, he takes you to the coastline in the city. It actually, there are some fisheries here. They have a booming fishery business too. I mean, literally, this city has a lot going for itself. I did my homework on it. I was like, holy crap, this is an amazing city. And
gorgeous.
And gorgeous too. Yeah. And so literally, as you are taken out past the fisheries to the actual coastline, because there's beaches there too. As you pull up, you see Maria standing. And she says, come, you will meet La Lorna. And you see, as you approach a secluded area on the beach, so many spirits. And they all look happy. And they part almost like water. And you see a woman in white with long black hair. And she is beautiful. So beautiful. Like, to look upon her almost makes you wish to weep yourself because you've never seen anything like it. And she walks forward and looks to Maria and smiles. And there is a sadness in her eyes, even though she smiles. And she looks at you all. And she speaks, and you know she's speaking Spanish, but for some reason you understand it completely. Actually, she might not be speaking Spanish. She might be speaking a more ancient language. But you understand it. And she says, you have saved my children. My gratitude will know no bounds. I and my children will fight in the war to come. And she looks to Maria. You and your sisters will fight too?
Yes, absolutely.
Not you. She's asking Maria. Oh, yeah. And she says, all the lechuza will be there.
Right.
And she says, the Lorna says. You will always be safe in my waters. I will see to it. Do any of you wish to say anything?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy we could help and save your people.
And she just smiles and she turns back to her children and she touches each of them on each side of her with a loving touch. As she goes back and the spirits coalesce around her.
Well, that was nice and touching. And wow, that was a lot.
Let's get you back to the hotel.
Yeah, you need
You
some
deserve a
rest.
rest after
I'll
that.
be okay.
Yeah, no, you
no.
need a nappy. You need a sleepy nappy, yes.
The nappy poo.
Maria has gone back to talk to Arda, and he gives her a card and tells her to call. You recognize the card. It's one that was given to you when you were recruited. You all get back in the vehicle and go back to the hotel, to Marcella 45. You debrief with Kat, and as you are starting to leave the conference room, you all wander off. Deirdre's dragging a little bit behind because the girl's tired. She's real tired. Arda stops her and asks if she would like a drink.
Can I? I'm sorry.
She would love it, he says from around the corner.
Just want some water.
Come.
Okay.
And you have a drink with Arda.
Hawkins, do you want one too?
No. He says from a corner booth.
And this is where we will end our session of Monster of the Week. This was session 7, A Mother's
That was
Tears.
rough.
Got a drink with a hot guy. Yay!
Yes, you did.
Star.
My life is complete.
So thank you everyone for joining us for this session. Please join us on the Discord where I cast this show from. I posted up a casting call and said, hey, who wants to play this silly ass game with me? And these people said yes, along with all the rest of my investigators. Crazy, I know. Right now, there is currently an open casting call for a Vampire the Masquerade V5 game that is going to be run by Junie Von Esch on Saturdays. If you are part of our Discord community, you can apply to sit at our tables. For real. So make sure you're there. Also, we occasionally do community Zoom chats. We did one this past weekend. It was a lot of fun. We do sometimes some non-streamed community gaming, rarely, but we still do it on occasion for Blood on the Clock Tower. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun shit going on in our Discord community. You need to be part of it. And if you would like to catch back episodes of this or any other game that we have streamed on this channel, you can do so at our YouTube. That is linked in chat right now. Also, if you would like D&D 5e or Call of Cthulhu 7e, you can check out the Ishvel channel because that is where our amazing European GM, Dr. Tisk, keeps her videos for perpetuity. And we have some amazing content creators that are part of our community. Junie Von Esch, what you got going on your channel?
Well, currently I'm a little on hiatus due to family reasons, but I'm usually up for a good bitch and stitch because who isn't? Sometimes I'm doing drawing, aka baking merch. I will blow shit up in games. You can follow me here on Ravenous Archons and on Table of Horrors, and pretty much coming on Saturdays. I may or may not be doing a game.
You are doing a game on Saturday soon. Yeah. All right. And of course, Judy did mention Ravnos Archon. He was supposed to play with us tonight, but unfortunately, life got in the way of that. So, Antara, thank you so much for filling in last minute for this. We really appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I hope you had fun. And I hope Ravnos Archon, who was watching, I saw in chat, enjoyed the story that I crafted just for him.
Mood.
Love you, brother. Anyway, check out his channel. He does, when life allows, stream some amazing games on his channel, as well as being a streamer with us. So do give him some love from us. He really appreciates it. And of course, we have Mischievous Red, who is in our Kansas City A Domain Divided game, and who is also in our Changeling game presently, and will be in Queen's Gambit that's coming up next month. So you want to check her out on her channel. She does usually Sunday streams for video games. Right now, I think she's still into Final Fantasy XIV because the new expansion has gotten her really hooked. So you can check her out there and give her some love from the McStabbers. And of course, Re-Rolls. I'm going to tell you, Ree is in our Call of Cthulhu game that Tis runs on Saturdays. He is in our Kansas City A Domain Divided game on Fridays. Amazing role player, but he's also a really great GM and storyteller too. He runs content on his channel. He runs a vampire game that's currently, I think, on break. He's got a D&D game on Sundays. That's a lot of fucking fun to watch if you can stay up late and watch it. And coming up at the end of next month, earlier on Sundays, he's going to start up a Call of Cthulhu 7E game. I cannot pronounce it. It's the mass of something that I cannot fucking pronounce.
That's the actual name.
Yeah. Translation is.
You
but
know
it's
it's a
going to be a
D&D game
lot
and you
of
can't
fun,
pronounce half
and
of it.
I will be in it. I will actually be in it on Ree's channel. So you better go follow Ree, subscribe if you can afford it, and give some love there. Make sure that you click the little bell icon on his channel so you get alerted when he goes live. For real, because he's a lot of fun to watch running games too and playing in them. Sometimes he doesn't run them. Sometimes other people that he plays with on his channel run games and he's a player. So it's really a lot of fun.
It's all good.
If you would like to get merch, we do not have merch for this game because this was supposed to be a limited run series. But literally we have merch for other games that have run on our channel. We also have General Studio merch. You want to check out the Zazzle link. We have literally a variety of things that have been done for merch for us. And we also have some things that are rated adult, like our Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would t-shirt. It has counselor on the back. You can be an honorary counselor of Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would from McStabber Studios if you get that shirt. But you got to be signed in to even see that shirt because it has a cuss word on it and Zazzle has rules about that. All right. If you would like to support these amazing players, you can do so by showing off your biddies. Y'all, they worked hard this evening to solve this mystery. Things are escalating. It's getting tough out here. Yeah. You can show your biddies or give donations. Those are given to the cast of our shows with after taxes, because we do have to take out taxes because Uncle Sam always got to get his cut. And literally, they are dispersed amongst the cast. So please consider doing that if you can. Please don't put yourself in a tight bind. Please don't. And if you would like to support the studio, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you get one free subscription a month, and you may consider giving that to us. You can also subscribe for free on YouTube and like videos. Do comments on videos you watch, because subscribing, liking, commenting all boosts us in the algorithm. So when people search for the content that we produce, we are near the top. That is a free way to support us. Also, if you would like to give us a donation that Twitch doesn't take half of, if you care to support us financially in any way, you can do so through KoFi, our coffee page. Buy Mama a coffee. For real. For real. No, I'm kidding. Please only offer monetary support if you can, please. And coming up over the next week, we have tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, Changeling, The Dreaming, 20th Anniversary Edition. stained glass. It's season 2, y'all, and it's getting close to the end. It's going to be session 7. This has been a lot this season. It's been a lot. Right now, we are all stuck in the dreaming. And Oscar has a wife that got lost in the dreaming that he forgot because he got amnesia from a freaking Dantain screwing him over with Ruin. And now his ruined doppelganger has popped out of his fucking ear and is standing there like a cracked, broken damn troll. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And Esmeralda just summoned the fucking Silver Path, thinking, okay, we're going home now. Oh, no, we're not. We got to fight. So, yeah, that's coming up on tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Join us for that. And, of course, on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Kansas City, A Domain Divided. Y'all, last session was so fucked. And we're going into more fucked shit because Rashad's people got fucking snatched. And probably other sundry things happened to them too. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be fucked up. And I hear we're going to have a special guest. I'm not going to spoil it though. I want it to be a shock for everyone. I do. We're going to have a very special guest that hasn't been seen on the stream yet of that game. So that'll be fun. It won't be fun, but it'll be fun. And Saturday, Urini, if you're still here, y'all playing Saturday? Yes, they are playing Saturday. So Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, Call of Cthulhu 7E with our amazing European GM, Dr. Tiss, and her intrepid investigators that like to do all the sus-ass shit and damn near get themselves killed. Sometimes they do get themselves killed. Sometimes they go insane. Sometimes they stab each other. Sometimes they throw books at each other. I mean, it's craziness. It's absolute fucking insanity. It's Call of Cthulhu. So join them as they play London Esoteric Society on Saturday at 3 p.m. And that is it for the coming week. Lastly, take care of your mental well-being, y'all. For real. If you are in crisis right now, in chat, there is a list of organizations that have numbers that you can call 24/7 or text and get the help you need based on your crisis situation. Seriously, take care of yourself. Okay? Protect your fucking peace. And if you are struggling, get help. It is not weakness to get help. No one is an island unto themselves. And you are never a burden on those who actually want to help you. Remember that. And if you are not currently in our Twitch chat or you are outside of the US, you can go to findahelpline.com. That site lists crisis organizations in over 140 countries. You can search by your location and find the support line that you need. Please get the support that you need. We want you around for a long time. And I'm Mama McStabber. I'm a registered nurse. I'm going to tell you, get your fucking shots, your COVID shots, your flu shots when it's season. Yeah, both of those are still around. They're never going anywhere. We haven't even cured the common cold. How are we going to cure the flu or fucking COVID? Okay, for real. So get your fucking shots, okay? Get your checkups when you need it. Reach out to your doctors or whatever practitioners you see when something is wrong. Please do not delay your care. It's real important that you don't, because if you delay your care, it expands and basically becomes exponential. It gets worse. So please get the care you need. And I know it's hard. Shit ain't cheap here in America. I know. But for real, I wish I had a solution for that. I do. But truly, try to take care of yourselves. Drink your water, take your meds, get some sunshine if you can. And make sure you're registered to vote. Because voting blue down the fucking ticket is the only way we can possibly even work towards getting Medicare for all. where people don't have to consider if they're going to go bankrupt just taking care of their health. Voting blue down the ticket protects trans lives. It protects Black lives. It protects women's lives. It protects children's lives. Fucking vote blue down the ticket and make sure your registration is active. Said with love. Have a good night.